Welcome to Living Local with Lori Johanneson. Hi, welcome to another episode of Living Local with Lori, and today we are doing the Ask an Appraiser series, and I had such a good turnout and so many questions from our first interview, Darren, and so I had a couple people reach out and ask me a couple more questions that I'm hoping you can help answer. As far as like if somebody's going to do a home improvement, if somebody does a kitchen versus like their windows and siding, what is going to give somebody like the biggest return when you're like going through your whole analysis of the appraisal?
I have found that with that exact question, roof, windows, siding, I feel that those are big ticket items that you're going to get a better return on your investment.
More than a kitchen.
I believe that it's more than a kitchen.
Okay.
There's a lot of different variations of kitchens. You can go low end, you could go high end on a kitchen, but a roof, windows, siding, I think those are items that are going to make your house have better longevity. You're not going to have repairs down the road. You know, people blow off doing a new roof, but they end up having a leaky roof. And then it gets into the attic, and now you have to deal with mold, and then you have to fix the decking. And these are problems that lead to bigger things down the road that I think a lot of buyers and homeowners want to ignore.
Yeah, well, and then during an inspection, it will scare somebody away as well. And everybody has, I guess, different tastes when it comes to a kitchen.
Exactly.
The market's shifting. There's been a lot of change in the market. Media's like spinning the market as, you know, basically it feels like the sky is falling. You're going into so many houses right now for an appraisal. How close are you seeing the list to sale price ratio right now?
I think right now we're still at list price, and oftentimes above. I'm still seeing and hearing from the agents that there's multiple offers going on, but I am seeing, and I'm sure you're seeing the same thing, that homes are sitting on the market now for 10, 12, 15, 16 days, which sounds funny to say that,
right.
But they're sitting on the market for 2 weeks and seeing some price reductions here and there. So it is softening a bit. And I think different pockets of different communities are feeling the effects quicker than what some others are going to see.
So when you're seeing something on the media, it may not pertain to exactly where you're at. So make sure you're truly working with a realtor who's guiding you correctly and making sure you're writing an offer that's going to still stand out. Because there's been some offers that, you know, I've received in the past that I can't even believe that we're getting them, and then, you know, end up getting the price that my client is wanting.
Right.
So with appraisals, and, you know, I'm guessing there's maybe less appraisal gaps. And as a listing agent, I always show up prepared, you know, giving some comps and supporting. But have you ever seen a realtor be super crazy with trying to make sure that you appraise their house for what they sold it for?
Yeah, every day.
Share a story.
There's nothing crazy, but the listing agents oftentimes I feel like they're trying to sell me the home. And I explain to them, look, we're looking at the same data. It's how we all interpret it and what I can justify and what kind of data supports a contract price, but nothing too crazy. I have fun with them sometimes, say, look, you don't have to sell me on the home. So we try to work together.
Yeah. So nobody's bought you any gifts or bribes or anything?
More so that happens when there's a refi boom going on. It's the homeowner trying to.
Versus the realtor.
Yes.
Well, that's good to hear. Well, thank you again, Darren, and thank you for everybody for tuning in to another episode of Living Local with Lori and Ask an Appraiser. If you have any real estate or appraisal questions, please reach out to Darren and I. We'd love to help.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Please remember to follow us on our social media channels as well as livinglocalwithlori.com.